The theme of the poem is the healing power of rain. The musical sound of raindrops falling on a rooftop at night has the ability to revive sweet memories and rouse fancies in an otherwise busy mind. It thus soothes and comforts an overworked mind by taking it back to its lovely past. Some of our best memories in life are associated with rain. When certain events happen, long lost memories came flooding back to our mind. Here, on a rainy day, the pitter-patter sound of the raindrops brings back lost memories of the poet about his mother and her affection towards him. Coming to the title, the very title, The Rain on the Roof, with a repetition of the sound r and n, and the long vowels a and u, a in rain and u in roof, imitates a rhythmic patter of rain on a tin roof. Article the before roof makes it specific roof, the roof of the poet's house. Thus, the title is very apt as it is suggestive of the childhood memories the poet has of rain. It triggers 1,000 of memories come alive. In particular, the memory of the poet's mother putting her children to sleep at night is indelible. Indelible means which cannot be erased easily in his mind. Every time it rains, the poet relives the golden memories of his childhood. Thus, the title of the poem can be termed very appropriate. Now, here are some literary devices used in the poem. They are alliteration, personification, transferred epithet, onomatopoeia. Let me explain them one by one. Alliteration is the repetition of sound, as in overall the starry spheres, the repetition of r sound. What a bliss to press the pillow, repetition of p sound. Into busy being start, b sound. Now in memory comes my mother, repetition of m sound. So alliteration is the repetition of sound in the poem. Next is personification. It is a figure of speech where the qualities of human beings are attributed to inanimate things, as in, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. It is not that melancholy darkness gently weeps, it is the human being who gently weeps in rainy tears. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof. It is not 1,000 recollections which are weaving their air threads into woof. It is the human mind who is weaving them. Next is transferred epithet. Transferred epithet is a figure of speech where the adjective is used for the wrong word. For example, melancholy darkness. Melancholy is not a darkness which is sad, it is a human being. It is a man who is sad in the poem. Dreamy fancies. Here, fancies are not lost in dreams, but it is the human beings who dream. Next is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a word which denotes some sound. For example, pitter patter is a word and it denotes some sound as well, like sound of the rain. Tinkle again is a word and a sound as well.